Hello you guys, my name is Jaden. I am 19 years old and I am the small business owner of Crochet, the most enchanted corner of the internet. Of course, today is different from my usual videos. Today is a video of advice for people who have started small businesses recently or made them in the past and are like a couple years in, maybe a couple months in. And I want to start this video off by saying that this video is meant to bring you a sense of peace and a peace of mind and to lower the pressure off yourself of trying to be successful. So this video is a direct result of me searching YouTube, scoping YouTube, and I watch and I see other small creators, business owners, they're showing their process of how they make their products, their vlogs, whatever it is. I watch a multitude of creators, and I like to scope YouTube and get different perspectives and see how other small creators run their businesses, see how whether it's stickers, polymer clay, whatever it is. I like to see how other people are running their businesses, because we're in the same industry, you know. And sometimes I would come across a video where a creator is saying, I chased my dreams, I quit my job, and I failed. Here is what I've learned from this. Or I started a small business and I failed. And I simply am not in the position to give this sort of advice, but I do believe that there is a much, much better way of looking at it. You know, when I come across videos like those and I'm watching and they're like, oh, it didn't work out, this is that, in my head, I'm thinking, you didn't necessarily fail, you know? Oftentimes people perceive it that way, but I genuinely believe you only fail if you stop trying and if you stop believing in yourself. Sometimes it genuinely takes a couple of years to get the sales and the results and all that you've invested in your small business. Sometimes it genuinely takes a significant amount of time to start seeing the results that you want. And if you feel like it's not working out and you quit or you just decide you don't want to do it anymore, I believe that is completely normal and it's completely okay. It doesn't mean that you failed. It just means that you don't align with it anymore. And there's something else that aligns with you better. So here is an analogy, or how the way I look at it. So when I see videos like that, or when you make a decision like that, like, oh, I just don't want to do this anymore, it doesn't necessarily mean you failed. You can look at it as if you are a college student changing your major or changing schools. You start out and you have passion for this career path that you've chosen. You have your school lined up. You've invested all this money. And maybe 2 or 3 years pass and you are like, hey, this actually isn't what I want to do at all. Like, I actually hate this. I don't want to do this. Or it's just very draining or something. And then you just change your major, or you transfer to a different school that you feel more aligned with. It doesn't mean you failed the previous career path that you chosen, or the previous major that you chosen. It doesn't mean you failed. It just means it wasn't for you, or that you're not aligned with it anymore. I wouldn't say a good perspective is to say that, oh, I failed. I think there's a better perspective. You can tell yourself, well, at least I tried, because most people do not have the balls to put themselves out there. They don't have the confidence. They don't have it. And you at least tried. That's something, you know. Trying goes a long way. Otherwise, like, imagine if you hadn't even tried at all. You wouldn't know what you would want or what you wouldn't want. You just wouldn't know. And you only find out through trying. So really, what you should be doing is you should be applauding yourself, and you should be proud of yourself that you even tried in the first place. You should be proud that you put your talent and your creative gift out there for the world to see. And most people don't have the gut to do that. Now, you always have to remember that no one can do it like you. No one can create or manufacture whatever it is that you're doing. No one can do it like you. That is your unique blueprint. So you should be proud of yourself anyways, whether it was success or no success. If you're starting a small business, you really have to go in with the mindset that I am okay and I will be okay if I don't make any sales. I am okay with that. You have to be okay with the opposite outcome. Because imagine once you're okay with the opposite outcome, you're releasing the pressure of trying to succeed, and you're not comparing yourself to other business or small creators. You're releasing the pressure and you're like, okay, if a couple years down the line, if so and so, if the results don't come in, I'm okay with that. You truly have to let go of that outcome, because then you're releasing the pressure. Now, if you decided that it wasn't for you, that is okay. That's completely normal. It just means it wasn't for you and that there's something better for you. Now, if you decided to continue at it and keep at it, which I encourage you to do, what I recommend is be consistent, be innovative, be authentic. You do not need to have money, and you do not need to have the fanciest camera. Even if you don't have editing skills, like the best editing skills, I have seen so many small creators or even bigger ones, they have very minimal editing and they get thousands, tens of thousands of views. And I think people specifically watch those kinds of creators because they do very minimal editing. Not everybody wants edits in the video 24/7, or they do very short clips. Like, you can start off with an iPhone, you can start very, very small as long as you're consistent. I 100% believe that you have an amazing success rate. If you are consistent and you truly believe in yourself, and if you invest several years, if you're truly consistent and if you believe yourself and if you invest several years into YouTube or whatever platform you're using, I think you have an 100% success rate and your success is inevitable. I am the perfect example of having such high expectations and applying so much pressure, and it's just so unnecessary. Like, it's not needed. Even if you do not have even if you believe that your talents are not like measuring up to everyone else's, just do not compare. Don't. That is like the worst thing you can do. And how I've been thinking is that even if 10 years pass, even if I'm stuck at 20 sales, 200 views, if I'm still stuck at that, I am completely okay with that. You can say that at least I have tried it. And tell yourself that at least I had the balls to try. That is such a great perspective to have. And I encourage you to do the exact same. So in conclusion, I really hope this was able to help a few girlies out, because I know that once you get into it, like really like put your all into it, you can get lost in the thrill and you can get lost within the pressure. You don't even realize you're putting yourself in so much pressure. And I just really hope that this video, you know, brings it down and it's like, hey, what you're doing is absolutely more than enough. It does not need to be perfect. It does not need to be finished and furnished. It doesn't need to be any of those things. And I will see you guys in the next video. My next video will be probably my birthday vlog. I'm crocheting a dress. And then after that, it'll probably be the fall launch. The fall launch is coming soon, so I'm very excited about that. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.